Don't ignore what you see. People gonna show you who they are. They're gonna try to hide who they are and tell you you crazy for calling out what you saw. That don't never stop. You could witness it with your eyes and they'll tell you, oh, you tripping. I had a funky hoe I was fucking with. I was so kind to it.
It?
Right.
I thought I heard that.
I did it on purpose so I can, in the end, I can honestly say I was so good to her. I taught her things. I helped her get out of so many binds.
What happened?
Yeah, you know what's coming. D say, what happened?
¿Qué pasó?
I wanted her to see a side of a man where help and there's just things I can do that I know a lot of people don't do. It's not all monetary either. I'm just talking about.
And he's right. A lot of things you should be able to do outside of resources, or to be precise about it, money. See, a lot of you guys, you're not built to do anything as it relates to the dynamics of a relationship, as it relates to being a man. Whenever you're in a position where you are able to be able to do various type of things, no one can take that from you. And on top of that, no woman can come into your life and destabilize you. See, a lot of these women, they're not used to a man being able to do various things, being skilled in multiple areas of life. And when they stumble upon a man like that, oftentimes, I want you to hear me out, oftentimes they fumble the bag. And this is what Corey Holcomb is talking about right here.
When you show a woman how to properly take care of herself in ways her mama didn't show her, they tell you, oh my God, I didn't think like that until I met you. Long story short, the funky ass hoe wanted to go somewhere one day. And I told her, why would you go there knowing you don't have enough money to move how you like to move? When you land at the airport in most of these cities, if you don't have money on a credit card to get a rent-a-car, what you gonna take, an Uber? What the Uber? 40, 50, 60, $90? That's just to get there. We're talking about when you visit a city, when you get off your Spirit flight, they robbed you for your bags. I told her, listen, you don't need to be traveling right now. Focus on your purpose. In 5 years from now, you might be able to travel and go anywhere you want to. It ain't no thing because you focused on your purpose. You focused on your career. You focused on being on point mentally, financially, and hygienically.
You see that? Guys, not only do a woman supposed to be a helpmeet to you, but as a man, you should be able to direct your woman into success. You should be able to direct your woman into prosperity. You should be able to direct your woman into her purpose. I tell you time and time again, her number one priority is to be a helpmeet to you. And if you have children, her second priority is to be a mother. And after that, her third priority is for you to direct her into her purpose in life. Direct her into her purpose in life. And oftentimes, what men of value do, They set a woman on the course of a purpose that's intertwined with his purpose. Okay? See, a lot of you guys, you don't know how to, and I said this before, a lot of you guys, you don't know how to imprint a woman. You don't know how to woo her into your atmosphere, into your vicinity, to the point that she don't want to be without you. And one of the main ways to do that is to get her involved, get her wrapped up in your purpose. You make her part of something that's greater than her. Women want to be attached to something that's greater than them. And here goes some game. I want you to hear me out. Here goes some game. When you build something monumental, when you build something substantial, and you make the woman part of that purpose, you make her intertwine into that purpose, a lot of times you can mess up. And a lot of times, hear me out. I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna agree with this, but I know what I'm talking about. A lot of times you can cheat according to what they deem to be cheating. And yet they won't leave you because they have become enraptured. They have become wrapped up in your purpose. Case in point, Martin Luther King, because he intertwined his wife into his purpose, made her part of something that was bigger than both of them. Even though he was out here busting down these holes, these 304s, Coretta Scott still did not leave him because she was tied to something greater. Even after Martin Luther King was murdered, put to death, Coretta Scott still was tied to his purpose, trying to keep going the legacy of Martin Luther King. So when you as a man, you think about money. This is why I like Corey Holcomb podcast. In my personal opinion, I know y'all gonna say you just a joke. No. My personal opinion, he got one of the best, if not the best, podcasts as it relates to a so-called black male in the content world right now, because he touched on multiple topics. And a lot of you guys, you'll pay attention to this and not really understanding what he's saying. As a man, as a high-value man, as a self-made man, you have to direct a woman into her purpose and make it intertwine with yours. And if she don't have the capacity or the ability to join in purpose with you, then that's a sign she's not to be put in a wifey position. Yes, we like looks. Yes, we are attractive to looks, okay? Yes, we like the aesthetics. That's all fine and dandy. But to test if a woman is meant to be put into a wifey position, check her reality, the core of her being, by dealing with her according to purpose. And if she reject purpose, she don't want to aspire to anything in life, she don't want to be great in life, she don't want to move in her purpose, and she don't want to align herself up with your purpose, then that's the test right there. She's not fit to be put into a wifey position. Okay? Let's get some more of this.
That behavior continues. It don't stop. That's why when you find a good woman, boy, I hope mentally you ready to hold on to her. Because you might not find another one. It ain't but 1,500 good bitches in the world.
1,500. That's
Okay. 1,550.
And he's right. When you find a good woman, it's your responsibility as a man, especially in modern times, to hold on to that good woman. They are far few in between. And I know he's being comical right here because he's a comedian, but he's telling the truth at the same time. It's hard to find a good woman out here. It is. So when you stumble upon one, and the Most High has been gracious and merciful to you to allow you to find a wife in this society, it's your duty, if that's what you want to do, if that's your prerogative, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys, you're still young. right? Still want to be out in these streets, still want to bust these hoes down and what have you. And that's understandable, whatever the case may be for you. But when you stumble upon a good woman, you better do your best to hold on to her. Because, like Corey Holcomb said, you might not find another one, not in this society, that's given to the whimsicality and capriciousness of the spirit of Jezebel, huh? Who minds is dominated by feminism and selfishness. So when you find a good woman who said, I'm not going along with society, I'm saying no to everything about the modern day woman. I'm willing to be in your corner. I'm willing to support you. I want to be a wife. Matter of fact, I thrive in being a wife. I'm motivated to be a wife. You find that type of woman, man, hold on to her, man. Hold on to her. Because at the end of the day, when you're dealing with these women, you're going to bust them down. I'm trying to tell you from experience. You're going to bust them down. And then after you get done busting them down, you're going to be like, man, I'm just wasting some time and energy. What I'm doing here, I couldn't have been building, right? Because a lot of times it's the sexual energy that a lot of y'all don't know how to conquer. A lot of y'all don't know how to dominate. It's the lust of the flesh that a lot of y'all don't know how to mortify. And when you mortify and put to death the deeds of the flesh, the lust of the flesh, then you won't be so taken up with getting sex from various different women, giving your energy to various different women, giving your strength to various different women, okay? But to repeat and to reiterate what he said, when you find a good woman, make sure you hold on to her. That's the moral of the story. Don't let her go because it's hard to find one in this society. All right, peace.